Oh, we are live. Woo! Hello, everyone, and welcome. Let me get myself situated here so I can see myself, be on my right page, I hope. Let's see. Sometimes things go a little bonkers. Let's see what the switch. Sometimes you have so many Facebook pages that you don't even know where you're at. There we are. All right, let's see if I can find myself. Oh, there I is. Turn my volume down. All right, here we are. Hi, Marsha, welcome. How's the weather where you are? Been here and it's been kind of crazy weather everywhere, eh? I'll put you over here. Put you over there. I think it's just you and I, Marsha. But I'll take the hello and friendly stampers. Hope things are going well for you. It's a little toasty here today in northeastern Pennsylvania. Toasty, smoky, dog barking, you know, the normals. So we'll see who all is going to join us tonight. I have some announcements. I have lots of information to share. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I bet it's always hot down there, right? You guys are down south of the equator. You can get a lot of hot, hot, hot there. Let me fix all my markers are all falling out of my holder here. I was thinking of moving my stamp room around, but I had stamping to do. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. And hello from Wisconsin. Yes. And hello from Pennsylvania. Yes, I know you're Texas. I follow a couple of demonstrators that are in Texas. And Erica Serwin is one of them. And she's always saying about how hot it is. I'm not sure, you know, whereabouts she is and whereabouts you are. I mean, I know where the state of Texas is. I'm good with that, but as far as anything else, I'm geographically challenged. I mean, I'm lucky I know, like, you know, the Northeast area, like the East Coast. I'm pretty good with that. But when it comes to anything that's kind of a little more west, yeah, I get in trouble there. Hey, Kathy, hello, 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 welcome. My goodness, long time no see. How are you? Here comes the dog panting like a Goomba. I'm telling you, you know, these animals don't know what it's like to sweat. You know what I'm saying? She comes up here, she's all worked up. I mean, all she was doing is sitting on the chair. How did you get worked up? Just sitting on the freaking chair. I don't know. I don't know. Do not know. But anyhow, I have fun projects, and let me tell you, you know how normally I do my projects. We'll just do a little chit chat while we wait for folks to show up. Normally I do my chit chats. Good here. I was visiting family in Michigan. Oh, very good. Very good. Good. We missed you on Saturday for the creative, whatever that thing was called. What was that called? Creative Escape. I don't know what it was called. We missed you, though. We talked about you. A good thing, saying we wish Kathy was here. You know, nothing bad. But what was I just saying? Yeah, those things are happening. What was I just saying? I don't know. I'm like OCD here. I'm trying to organize my Stampin' blends while I'm chit-chatting, and I shouldn't do that, one thing at a time. But, so normally I do my projects in the beginning of the week. But I didn't do that. What was I doing? I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, no, I really don't know what I was doing. That happens too. But anyhow, I came up here. I wanted to embroider. I didn't do that. Was cleaning. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going through closets. I'm on these steroids. Oh my gosh, these steroids are like they're like Coke, you know, like I don't sleep well at night, and then, well, I actually didn't even have a nap today. I might have dozed off once, but I'd be getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and be going through closets and doing this. So that's what I was doing, and it's a good thing because it has some good things to share, and lots of things I found. You'd be surprised when you go into a closet you haven't been in a spare room in a very long time, and you just keep adding things. Hey, Sherry, welcome. Welcome. So anyhow, okay, well, we got 4. I mean, 4 is good, right? I was hoping for like a knockout crowd, but a lot of folks have things going on. I mean, the weather's nice. Who wants to be sitting inside listening to some old lady complaining about all her illnesses and aches and pains? But steroids, you don't get too many aches and pains with steroids. You just keep going. Anyhow, I do have a card to share, and I did make sure that it was okay that I shared it, because, you know, some people might not want you to share, you know, a card. So this came from Debbie. Debbie took my most recent Gone Fishing class. And thank you so much. I hope you had a good time. I know she said she did, so I hope she did, and she just wasn't, you know, saying it, but I think she did. This, well, I won't show you the front. I'll kind of show you part of it. Those of you that are Paper Pumpkin subscribers will recognize this. Actually, I think I still have some of these. This is probably one of my favorite kits. I loved all the colors. I love the butterflies. Just a note of hope. Love this. So she, you know, did send some healing thoughts to me, and she's a really, really sweet person, and she said it was okay to share. So I wanted to share that with you all. And you know how sometimes things just come on the right day. This was something that came on the right day. So anyhow, thank you so much for that. You really brightened up my day. So today, oh my goodness, tomorrow, well, today and tomorrow. Today is the 29th of June. Tomorrow is the last day in June. Like, where did June go? I mean, didn't we just flip the calendar? Like, hopefully I'll flip the calendar before August comes, because I think June, I just flipped the calendar. So all the promotions and things that are going on right now with Stampin' Up. Tomorrow's the last day, but don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is probably the worst day to ever want to put an order in, is the day of the last day, because everybody and their brother's going to do it. So why would you want to put an order in? Well, we do have our designer series paper on sale, so let me jump to that first. I meant to check, I forgot to check to see if they're all still available, but you all know if you go on there and you don't see it, then you'll know that it's back ordered or not available, or, you know, whatever. A lot of great papers. The fishing paper, absolutely love. Of course, Fresh as a Daisy, love. I'm just going through the ones that I have. I love them all, you know, but my budget can't afford them all. Les Shops, that's going to be a class in July, and it's going to be on Saturday, July 22nd, 10 a.m., virtual class. It's going to be right here on my Facebook page. It's going to be free, okay, so you could come and attend, you could watch the replay. If you want a class packet where you can make the same exact projects I'm making, there will be an additional fee for that, plus shipping. If you're local, you can save yourself the shipping. I mean, I have no control over shipping, and I feel horrible charging for shipping, but it's just the way, you know, things are. But it's not in person, it is online. I haven't started doing in person yet. I'm just a little nervous because my numbers and everything. Finally going to be able to start my next round of chemo. I never know what's going to happen with that. So online is my best bet. So July 22nd, which, FYI, that's the day before my birthday. Just mark that down. Mark that down. July 22nd is my birthday. But the 23rd. July 23rd is my birthday. Class is 22nd. See, I don't even know when my birthday is. How sad am I? I think once you get to be a certain age, you kind of start going backwards in age instead of forward. But anyhow, if you're interested in that, let me know. I can fill you in on the details. I will be starting to work on that class now once July comes. I can't do things too far in advance. But anyhow, Les Shops, really adorable paper. Let's Go Fishing, beautiful paper. Masterfully made. I showed you that last week. I love it. Tonight we're going to be stargazing. And look, the sun is still out and we're still going to be stargazing. So those are the ones that I own. I said fresh as a daisy, right? I have that one. I didn't get into any more of them because I ran out of time. But 15% off all of these, as long as they're not specialty paper. And that all ends tomorrow. Now don't forget, Utah is mountain time, so it's 2-hour difference. How do I know that? Ask Kay and myself. Creativity Now, that's what the event was on Saturday. We saw 10 o'clock. We didn't see mountain time, so poor Nancy, we pretty much shook her out of bed that here we are, we're here, 2 hours early. But it was fun, we had a great time. And we're talking about, now Nancy and Kay are not members of my team, but that's okay because we don't care. We're demonstrators and we all get together. Kathy's here. She's a part of my team. We're going to try... And there goes my lady in the box. She probably wants to tell me what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Well, I already asked her. I don't want to know. Anyhow, we're going to try to see if we could start do our getting-togethers again. Now, I'm, again, not able to drive because of the so-called seizure that I had last week and the week in the hospital and things, the numbers, whatnot. But my numbers are getting better. The next chemo round is going to be starting as soon as the pills arrive. Yay. But I feel really good. I went to my chemo doctor appointment on Monday and I feel really good. I got it's called STAR. It's kind of like those units where, you know, I've fallen and can't get up. You push the button and something happens. Because when that event happened last week and my mind wasn't working and I had edema in my brain and I have some kind of radiation, something or another in there. But thank God no tumor. I couldn't think. I didn't know how to use my phone. I couldn't make sense of anything. So anyhow, the guy came today and hooked that up for me, so I'm all set with that. So if something happens, I just push the button. And, you know, if they have to knock my door down, so be it. But anyhow, things are going well. Okay, back to why we're here. Starter kit. $155 worth of products for only $99. And I don't really care if you're in Texas or you're in Wisconsin or you're wherever. With the internet, I mean, as long as you're in the United States. Outside the United States, you have to choose a demonstrator in your area. Everyone's invited to join. Why wouldn't you want to join? You know, you don't have to do what I do. You make it what you want it to be. So, you see products that are $99? Why not get $155 and free shipping? No shipping, just tax. And everything else that comes in your kit with catalogs and paper pumpkin. And, I mean, your box is loaded. And you pick what you want to be in your kit. You standardize your kit to what you like. Which is fabulous because my kit was like $350 and they sent me what they sent me. That was, speaking of tomorrow, is my Stampiversary tomorrow. I joined Stampin' Up on June 30th of 2000. Yes, 2000. So I will be June 2023, 23 years as a demonstrator. Who knew it would last that long? And I'm just having so much fun. How do you get paid and have fun? You do. You do. It's fun. Okay. So also the host code will most likely by tomorrow will change. Okay, so keep an eye on that. If you want to take advantage of the June host code, I like to change it so when July starts, boom, we got new host code and I get that all set up everywhere. So this is the current host code. Just check either here on Facebook or check my online store at stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. And I know that's a lot, but it's just Stampin' Sue Creates with the .stampinup.net. Everybody's got that. So I just want to continue. Thank you for your continued support. And right there would be my online store. And if you use the host code, I really would appreciate that. And when you might be wondering, where do you put that? Well, there should be a link. You click on the link and it will take you right there and automatically put that code in there for you. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now today, oh my goodness, today I logged on and I checked my email and I'm like, bonus? Like, what? Well, let's go to this page. Earn to redeem from June 31st. Wait, no, July. Now, why did they put it like that? Don't they know I have issues with that? Okay, from July 6th, 31st. They should, yeah, I got to send them a note on that because that's confusing. Shop with me and earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. Then, in August, redeem your coupons. So they're paying you to buy things. Yeah. So earn to redeem. So again, let me clear that up. So July 6th. So, well, Saturday's the 1st, and then you got 4th of July in there. So on the 6th of July through July 31st, you can get free money to spend. And it's called bonus days. They do this once a year. Well, lately they've been doing it. And make sure you use them before August is over with. Use them or lose them. You know, just like your vacation days at work. Use or lose. So there'll be coupon codes that you will get emailed. Make sure you double check your email, that you have the correct email, or you're not going to get your codes, right? So that's going to be for July. That's exciting. And July, I already had something planned, but you know what? Let's double dip, triple dip into the dealings, right? So I told you I've been doing some cleaning out. I found, let me think how much, hundreds of cards that I have created over the years. Because I'm going to stand up and admit, I'm probably a card snob. I make all these cards, but I don't send them. You know I send cards, but I don't send the amount that I make. So I went through and I talked to Kay last Saturday, and she had a great idea. So I thought of what she had said and you know, what my little brain came up with. So here's what I did. I sat down yesterday, and I packaged them up with envelopes. I think they may all have envelopes. I have to double check. I know this pack has, I will double check them because when I first started, I don't think the envelopes were attached. So here is a pack right here. In this pack are 25 all hand stamped cards. And you know, let me flip it this way. You know, the quality is, you've seen the quality of work that I do. So you know, they're all assorted. So already pre-packaged up, 25 cards in a pack. Okay, so this is going to be a promotion that's starting. It could start as the earliest today. I mean, it doesn't matter to me until they run out. And like I said, I have hundreds of cards. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be donating some of them to area nursing homes. I can't drive, so wherever I can walk to, I will walk them to the nursing homes and deliver them there. So here's the thing, 25 cards with envelopes, okay, handmade. And how do you get them? If you place an order of $50 or more, okay, so you got the promotion going on where you're going to earn the $5 with every $50, I will send you a pack of these cards, okay? And it doesn't matter if you want to put in, you know, a $50, and that's before shipping and tax and everything, so it's product. $50 a product. 1 week, maybe 2 weeks later, you know, I know we're all on a budget. 2 weeks later, you want to throw in another order. You know, just make sure I get, you know, you get notification from me, a thank you to say that I got your order, thank you. And I will ship these out to you. Now, if your budget doesn't allow that, you know, and you still want the cards, but maybe, I can't imagine, but maybe you won't need anything. But you still want a pack of the cards. Then the cards will be, you'll just have to pay for the cards and the shipping included. So what did I come up with? Wait, hold on a sec. So you can just buy them. You can just buy them. But why would you want to just buy them? You know, put an order in, and then it's like triple, because you're going to get the $5 coupon for every 50, and then if you, with the 50, you're going to get a pack of cards, and then I have another sweet deal. The other sweet deal is for the next week until next Thursday, anyone that puts an order in, okay, of $50 or more, product, not tax, just product, you'll get, well, after the 6th, you'll get the $5 from Stampin' Up! For every 50. You'll get a pack of these cards, and you will be entered to win, because it is 4th of July and because I love to machine embroider. I have this cute little puppy dog. Isn't he adorable? You will be entered to win, so I only have one. So the giveaway will be done because, well, you'll miss 4th of July, but the giveaway will be done live on Thursday, 1 week today, of the winner. And isn't he so cute? Look at how cute he is. Look at, and he sits. So you sit there and he'll just like hold your little cards. He's just adorable. And I made him. So he is made on my embroidery machine. And I think he's so appropriate for 4th of July. So that's all the giveaways that I'm doing. You can enter to win this guy. You have a whole week. You have 1 week. Okay, 1 week. You have on the 6th of July. I'll write all this down on the I gotta get my blog going again. I'll write all this down on the Facebook page so that you know. So if you're watching the replay, type in #replay so I know you saw it. And so I mean, it's a win-win for July. And you know, it's my birthday month, so I'm giving the gifts to all of you. Anybody with questions on that, let me know. So you can buy the cards, you can get them free, you can get the coupon, you could be entered to win the little happy 4th of July puppy dog. So what do y'all think of that? All right, I'm exhausted. Oh, and then also with the cards, to show support for brain tumors, I'm going to throw in, some might even fit around his little neck. I don't want to, I could wear it maybe as a little hat. One of these little I support brain tumor awareness. So one of those. So I have one here. I bought myself one of these too. This little bracelet here is made by people that donate money to the cause of brain cancer. So I thought it was a good benefit, and I love the little silicone. So you'll get one of those too. I have a bunch of them to give away as well. Okay? All right. Who's ready to attend my free class? That was a lot of jibber, wasn't it? Look, I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to embroider. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. So if anybody has questions, just, you know, go ahead and let me know. Whether you want to private message me or leave a message here or text me or, you know, whatever works for you. Okay. So tonight, can I tell you, when I saw this paper, I thought, well, when I saw the suite, I'm like, yeah, no. Not into the astronaut, not into the whole space thing. I mean, I like the whole space program and whatnot. But I saw a demo was showing this designer series paper, and I thought, you know what, that paper is awesome. You know? So, being that I'm on a budget just like all of you, I buy the paper. I didn't buy the stamp set. I didn't buy the dies. I didn't buy the, there's this metallic-y paper. I didn't buy any of that. I bought the paper. I took the 15% discount plus my 25% discount. So it's like Stampin' Up! Was like throwing the paper at me. Like, here, take it. So I thought it was so cool. And I thought, you know, I'm going to work with the paper. Like last week, I worked with the paper. You know, work with the paper and see what you can do. Is there anything here? No. Okay. But this is page 86, 87. You can still get this paper till tomorrow for 15% off. All that DSP except specialty DSP, 15% off. So I got the paper, and I think I was dragging my feet because every time I looked at the paper, I didn't know what to do with it. that's the story of my life. Didn't know what to do. So I thought, oh, well, let me look here in the back because, you know, our paper's all listed here in the back. I don't know if you know that. But here on page 128, we have our designer series paper where you can see a little bit, you know, a little bit closer upper. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's the paper there. And in the backity back, where they have all of the sweets, and I'm going to go over that too. Oh my goodness, if you like trucks, who likes trucks? Oh, wait till you see what's coming, online exclusives. We'll go back to that. I know, I'm like all over the place. You're like, my goodness, Sue. Take a breather. Have a sip of water. What am I looking for? I'm looking for where they have the sweets back here because I thought, oh, maybe they'll have a card back there that'll kind of jar something. Yeah, it didn't jar nothing in my head. My head was like, yeah, I'm not. There it is. So there's the sample picture back here, page 159. And, you know, you save 10% when you get the bundles. And I'm like, yeah, that's not helping me any. So, anywho, I'm like, okay, then. It's all about me. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do. So, here we are. So, let me get my bucket. Look at, I'm all organized. I got a bucket. So, I did this today, and I finished up at 4:30. So, I think I should be able to know what I'm doing. You know, like, you know how I have my episodes where I don't really know what I'm doing. And don't forget, because I got an extra special card to share with you. I'm not going to demo it because it took me way too long. But I want to share with you how it all was made and whatnot. Oh, my little fan here. I got this little fan on Amazon. There was a thing with Zoom that if you use Zoom, apparently there was some sort of lawsuit thing that I don't know, whatever they did, but they did something they shouldn't have done. So anybody that sent in to say that, you know, they were using Zoom at the time, we each got a little cut of the money. So, I don't know what, it was almost $40, I think. So I got this little fan / air conditioning unit. It just sits on your desk. You put water and ice in it. But it's a nice fan, and it's in here, and it's, yeah. So I got my fan out. So I don't know if you could hear it. Can you hear it? But it has like this light on top. You know, it's kind of cool. So it came today. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to use my fan up here in my craft room. Because, I mean, I have an air conditioning unit in my bedroom, which that's another story. Oh, my goodness. The stories. The stories I can tell that are not made up. That only happened to me. You want to talk about air conditioning unit, one of those split system units in my bedroom, and I'm thinking, I'm downstairs and I turned it on the other day. I'm thinking, well, it sounds like water running. It must be the dishwasher running. I don't know. Then Dory goes running upstairs like a bat out of you know where, and I'm like, where is she running? And I go up later to go to bed. And the air conditioning, it was like water was flowing out of the bottom of it on top of my cedar chest, like flowing like a river. And the top of the cedar chest is all tapestry. So there's these red dye lines now. And well, my son came the night. I turned it off because it was, you know, I didn't need it anymore because it got cool at night. So I guess something happened with the drainage of the water. And instead of it going outside, it was flowing inside like a river. But it was funny because Dory heard it. I had gone up and I didn't see nothing. And later on, Dory like just went running up there. And anyhow, always something, isn't it, with a house? All right, so let's get a move on here. I know you're probably like, well, just stop chatting. You know, I had somebody do that on my YouTube channel. If you don't know, I have a YouTube channel. It's Stitchin' with Sue. Check me out. Just hit 8,000 subscribers. Very exciting. Somebody has said that too much chit chat. Like, people, really? You know, it's a YouTube channel. You want me to not talk? Psh, whatever. Okay. So, let me share with you what I did. So now, don't forget. What was that sound? I don't know what that noise was. Maybe my ice is settling in my water. That was weird. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I'll tell you in a little bit what it was. So I don't have the stamp set. I don't have the dies. I have the DSP. So look what I came up with. Isn't this supposed to be chit chat? Yes, thank you. Thank you. There is supposed to be chit chat. Speaking of chit chat, let me go through to see what all chit chat I missed here. So we got Marcia, and she's hot. And we got Debbie, she's in Wisconsin. Marcia's in Texas. Kathy, visiting. It was fun. We got to get back together again. Sherry, hello, welcome. Betty, hey. There's my buddy KK. Hello. I love the card, Debbie. Glad you're feeling good. That was scary. Oh, you don't know. Like, I'm finally, I look like I was a drug addict with, like, needle marks everywhere and black and blue on my stomach where they were giving me injections there. I mean, yeah. And when here's the other weird thing, right? I'm like, the steroids are making me very hungry, whereas before I have no appetite and nothing tastes good. So when I went Monday, I said to my son, oh man, I'm going to get on that scale and I'm going to be like Piggo. I lost 7 pounds from the last time I was at the doctor's office the beginning of the month. So how do you eat all that food and you lose 7 pounds? I don't know. Anyhow, I've been walking a lot too. Been walking if you're following me on my Facebook page. Okay, let me go back. I get distracted easily, so try to get me back on the road again, would you? Okay. Yay. Hello, everyone. There's Mary. Hey, Mary. So cute. He's adorable. Oh, no. Supposed to be chit-chat. Yep, there is. Just cut mine out today. All right. Very cool card, because you're walking your ass. Not really. I'm just, I heard a bunch of foreign music last Saturday. Foreign music. And I'm like, oh, it must be Riverfest last Saturday. And I'm thinking, well, it's across the river. So I said, I've been taking the dog with me everywhere I go. And she's like exhausted. And she's probably like, stop walking me already. Stop. Just stop. Anyhow, we go over near the bridge. And I'm like, it's coming across from the river. So we walked over the bridge. It was still light out. It was okay. And I got my attack dog with me. So all is well. And there was a bunch of, these people. I'll just say these people, under the bridge with their Spanish music going, and they're like having a cookout. So they're under the bridge, so the echoing of the bridge is coming back over to the other side of the river. And I was like, oh my Lord, whatever. So there was no Riverfest because the river's too low, and apparently, according to my friend, Frank, he said they canceled it because of the river. Whatever. Okay, let's move on. So here is the card. Now, what do you notice on this card? We notice a little bit of paper pumpkin. I'm incorporating that paper pumpkin everywhere I can. A little bit of this meshy. I think this is retired. I don't know if it's on the clearance rack. This metallic ribbon, is it still available? Somebody will know. Mary will know. She's usually my connoisseur on everything. But I love this. I hope it's not retired because I love it. I think I have another roll of it. I love it. Fussy cut with scissors. Folks, use your punches, use your dies, use your scissors. The stars are from Give It a Whirl die. Love that die. They got rid of the poor little astronaut guy, which would have been perfect. I looked to see, but I must have sold it. And then here's the inside. Now, who remembers this? This is what happens when you clean a closet. This was from back in the day when the whole pandemic started and Stampin' Up! Had those free printables. Well, I have a whole thing of them cut up. So I drug them out too. So that is going to be our first card that I will demonstrate for you. And because I just did it, it's fresh in my mind. So that's probably going to have to be what I should do for my lives, is to do them the afternoon of the live. Then I don't forget, right? Right. Okay. So we have now, I don't have the sizes of things. I wasn't that good. but I just kind of figured, you know, they're just your basic sizes. Your basic size card. Tahitian Tide. No, is this Tahitian Tide? No, this isn't Tahitian Tide. This is, what's that? Azure. What's that color? Somebody help me there. Somebody help me. I'm looking for my bone folder. Something azure. Azure? Y'all know what I'm talking about. One of the naming colors. I don't have them all. I don't work with them as much as I used to, so the mind doesn't, you know, doesn't remember them all. Okay, let me show you some of the other stamp sets. So, of course, you know, I needed words. I needed verbiage. Azure Afternoon. Thank you, Mary. A point for Mary. I was looking through stamp sets, which, I mean, I lost a lot of them with the retirement. And Lighting the Way, I thought, this is a good one for words. Thanks for lighting the way. That's good. Follow Your Dreams, right? Space, dreams. You're all kinds of wonderful. I thought any of those would work. Botanical Layers. Don't really use the whole lot of this, but the words, Thinking of You. You mean the world to me? Get it? World. Thank you for everything. Okay, that's good. Color and Contour. What was the one? Oh, You're Absolutely Amazing. Here for You Now. I thought, okay, that was good. So those are what I did. But the other ones I did, these were from those printouts. How many of you got those free printouts and printed them out? And where did I put mine? Put them in a clear box. I'm going to put my clear box. And, you know, have them ready to go. Why not? Well, I don't know where I put them. But anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. I had them all printed. So then I thought, what else do I have that I can incorporate with the DSP? Because, you know, we're trying to save ourselves a couple pennies. So I already have these dies. These are probably my favorites. The Stylish Shape dies. You know, these are the circles and the squares and the rectangles and yada yada. Radiating Stitches dies. These are online exclusive only. And speaking of that, there are new online exclusives coming, including that truck punch that has a coordinating stamp set. Yes, and they showed it at the Creativity Now event. Oh my goodness. So those will be things available only online. And you know what happens when those things come out. So they'll be available on July 6th. They're going to fly out of that warehouse like nobody's business. So if you're a demonstrator, if you sign up now, you could take advantage of getting it now. Otherwise, you got to wait. You got to wait. Well, not now, but you got to still wait. You know what I mean? But you take advantage of that. You get a discount. You get a discount. Can't even tell you. Don't even start. Okay, so the Radiating dies. These are online exclusive. Love them. The Deckled Rectangle dies. You know how much I love those. I use them for almost everything. And then we have the Alphabet a la mode dies, which are I use the magnet sheets, 2 magnet sheets, and I will show you. I'm not going to demonstrate with it, but I'm going to show you what I did with it because, you know, I don't have words and things. But so those were the 4 dies that I already had, the 3 stamp sets that I already had, and throw in a little paper pumpkin. Oh, wait till I show you what I did with that. Oh, I'm still working on those. I'm very excited. Okay. So, hey, what you doing? I mean, I'm like, yeah, that's good. And then I found this one that I fussy cut out, and I still do enjoy fussy cutting. Sending Hugs. Did I put that inside? Yeah, I did. Sending Hugs. Okay. So here's what I did. So here's the Radiating dies. Now you got to be careful with these because it's designer series paper, and see how it kind of got cut a little bit, but that's all right. I can get over it. But here, I don't know if you can see, this is on cardstock. It doesn't get chopped up as much as it does when it's on this one. But they're different sizes. Where are they at? So they're different sizes. It has this large one, and then gradiating down, and then you have 2 circles, and you have the heart. I'm telling you, you need those. You need these in your life. If they're still available, you need them in your life. Okay. So then I have a white piece for my inside. I'm going to tuck that in there. And it's just a smidgy, you know, just a little smidgy. I'm kind of leaving like a lot of extra white. I don't know, because I can. And then I used these decal frames. Like, I should have taken a picture. The whole desk was just loaded. I just sat and I cut out and fussy cut and cut out. The whole desk was loaded with stuff. And then I did the assembly process. Okay, so that's how my thinking is. So here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to do some layering. So this one is the rectangle. I could keep looking. Radiating stitches. Radiating stitches. 2 layers of radiating stitches. And then here is, don't forget, double-sided, the decal die. Decal die. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Let's get the decal die. Okay. Okay, so that's going to go like that. But before we do all that, we're going to, we have our little, like, I guess it's Saturn, you know, kind of Saturn. And, let me get, so here is my work envelope with all the things that I cut out, you know, all the little circly things. Okay, I'm going to need a little thing like that. Well, maybe not. I used some of the metallic paper. This was from the Give It a Whirl die, the one that had that thing that you turn. It has stars and clouds and hearts and circles and scallops. And, I mean, yes, please, thank you. So let me pull out a couple. And these I used the dies to cut out all these circles, like planety things. But I just put it all in here, all my cutout things, you know, tons of stuff in here, ready to go. So if you do all that prep work, when you sit down, basically all you're doing is what I'm doing right here, is assembling. Okay, you're just assembling. Okay, so we are going to assemble. Let us assemble. Let us be assembling. All right, so even though I just did this not too long ago, it still looks different. Oh, that piece goes inside, I think. The piece goes inside. Yes. Okay, so here's our innards. Let's do our innards. So even though I just did it, I still don't remember. Glue. Okay, thank you very much. Glue's over here. So on our inside, you know, I'm going to use this little decal doodah. And my glue, I don't know if it's from the heat. And it's getting the goopies. I hate when that happens. I hate when my glue gets the goopies. Where's my little mats? My mats. So if you missed the beginning, make sure you go back and listen for all the giveaways and things that I'm doing. Because, you know, July is my birthday month. And, oh, here they are. My silicone sheets. I'm going to use the other one because it's, one of my holders broke that holds my glue upside down. Somehow it just like cracked right off. I have to see if my son can make me. Although if I keep searching, I may find another one. Search your closets, ladies and gents. You just never know. See how it don't want to come out? Search your closets. But, oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with glue. But I love the paper. Why do I love the paper? Because the one side has all the planety, starry kind of looks. The other side has, you know, this, you know, psychedelic kind of look. I guess if you want to call it psychedelic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just showing my age. My age of like 22. But can I tell you how much, you know, one of the things with Stampin' Up! Is that for a while I was in a little funk. I really thought, I don't know if I was going to be able to continue to do this when everything happened. And you know what? Like everything in life, things come and go. But this hobby of Stampin' Up, just, it was just there for me. Always. Always there. And you know what? It didn't care if I took a little break. What are they doing inside here? You know, it didn't really care that, you know, okay, Sue hasn't done much with us. Because you know what? It comes back around. You know, when you're not really feeling your best, you sit down and you get creative. Look at sending hugs. Who wouldn't want that? You sit down and it just, I don't know, it's like magical. Okay, so here's a decal. So you can do either side, although I like this side here better. But look at the bright colors. I mean, so anyhow, yeah, you just, I don't know. It's no matter where I was in my life, and believe me, God has given me. My mother used to say, he only gives you as much as he thinks you can handle. I don't know what he's thinking, but man, he must have me mixed up with someone else, because he has been dishing me out and dishing me out since going through a divorce and everything else, and losing my parents and losing, you know, so much in my life. I don't know what he thinks, but man, I keep like, you know how they say, oh, don't be wishing and saying anything, you know, like, because you don't know what's next. I mean, I'm not gonna say what could possibly be next. What could you possibly dish me out again? Because I don't even want to know. But you must think I have strong set of shoulders, because I just keep trudging along. So I'm just gonna take a piece of this, and oh my gosh, now doesn't that look spacey? Like, far out, man. Oh, Sue. So I'm going to put that underneath there because I think it looks spacey. And, you know, I'm going to use, well, I was going to use glue dots, but, you know, I think I'm going to use this tear and tape. So, anyhow, yeah, he's been dishing out way more than I really would care to have. But, you know, everyone has struggle in their life, and it's how you choose to deal with your struggles, to accept it, to work it out, or to just sit back and give up, which, I'm not one to give up, and I have no plans on giving up. All right, so we'll put that there, and looks like I must have put this next. I did put a couple little planety things, so I could stick a couple little planets maybe underneath there. Hey, what you doing? I don't know. We'll just go with it. Where's that big planety thing? Oh, there it is. Let's go with that. I think I could glue this on now. Hey, you know what? I could glue this on now. And you know why? Because it's my card. And if I decide that I shouldn't have glued it down, then you go to plan B. So all those little planets are poking out underneath there. But like, look at the colors. I mean, OMG. Look at that guy. Just look at him. I mean, I'm not into astronomy. Like, yeah, when I take the dog out every night, I look and I, you know, look for the, is it the North Star? Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. You know that whole thing? Do I say that? Yes. And do I make my little wish? Yes. Because, you know, why not? All right, so let's see. Put that there maybe. Now this one I used that little thingy from the paper pumpkin. But let's see. All right. So tomorrow night I was invited to go with my son and his girlfriend. They love fireworks, and they actually went for training to do the fireworks. So not that that makes me feel any better, because it still makes me nervous as heck, but anyhow, they invited me to their friend's house. for fireworks. And I guess they do this every year, and they're having like a little cookout and whatnot. And so I'm excited to see that. I like fireworks. I think maybe I'm gonna fussy this out because it's kind of big. So I'm excited about that. And Kirby Park usually does a nice display of fireworks, and I could usually see them from my house. But I may venture over. And you know, I've always had dogs that were so scared of fireworks. Like I can remember being in the bedroom with the air conditioning unit on, the TV blasting, and hugging them both. And the dogs were bigger than life, but they're scared of every little thing. And here I have this little poo-poo dog who probably, you know, it would go off under her butt, and she probably would just be like, yeah, okay. So look, that, just do a little fussy there. I'm going to glue that on there. Well, I should have raised that on dimensionals like the other one, but hey, why do two things that are the same? But yeah, she don't mind them at all. So maybe we'll just take a stroll on over, and I got planets all over my floor in here. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. Did I put my embellishments in here? Where did I put them? See, it really doesn't matter where I put things, because you know what? I mean, I just had them all before. Where would I put them? Where would you put them, Sue? I don't know. Let's just get a magical box. Let's get a magical box. I'll probably find them later. And we'll find something in here to embellish. Always. Ooh, what are those? Ooh, those would be nice. Whoops. Here we go. Alright. Use this little thing. Fran, I'm loving this thing. Loving the poker, although I bent it. I had to bend it back. Let's put some little, get rid of these. Like, I still, even though, you know, like a lot of things that I still have in my stash, kind of have retired. But, you know, they're still usable. I'm going to use 4. I know I'm breaking the rules. You use 3 or 5 and using 4. Only because that's how many I got left. Alright, there we go. I could use that to, oh, here. I could use, here we are. There's my embellishments. Look, I have these, I think, from a paper pumpkin. And these here is what I was using. These are on the clearance rack. If anybody likes these, they're called the Blue Adhesive Back Gems. They're on the clearance rack. Don't forget to check out the clearance rack. And then these are probably left from paper pumpkin. So I'll just leave them there with my mystery box of goodies. But I don't want to forget that other card, so I don't want to cover it up. Alright, don't fall. So, there we go. Now the little stars, I have to search in here to find my little stars. And don't forget this paper. This paper is amazing. This is the More Dazzle 6x6. Comes in silver and gold in one packet. It's amazing. But anyhow, I do see a star in there, but, you know, I'm not going to dig for that because I don't want to waste all your time. But, you know, you can embellish this however you want. Wink Stella would be fabulous all over this, of course. But what do y'all think? Y'all like them? Y'all like them? So that's card number 1. Okay? Card number 1. And I'm going to put it behind my fan here. So later when I say to y'all, where did I put those cards I made? Somebody will be able to speak up and remind me. Okay, so that was number 1. So card number 2. Card number 2. You guys are going to be blown away by this one. Wait till you see. I mean, you're going to be like, wow, Sue, you keep taking those steroids, girl, because you're coming up with great cards. Okay, you ready? This is the noise I heard before. A shaker card. I don't know if you could barely see. I probably should have used more. But what I used in the shaker card was those little, I don't know. These are still available. They retired. Somebody help me. They're these little iridescent, effervescent elements. Remember these? I used them on my beer cards because they look like soap bubbles. I remember how many years ago we had that one lady in the bathtub. And this would have been perfect to use for her. She had a little head wrap and she was sitting in the bathtub and they're like little bubbles. But I used them inside here because I kind of thought, well, maybe they'd be like stars. Can you hear it? That was a noise I heard before. And here's the inside. Oh, you mean the world to me. How about that? You're absolutely amazing. So don't forget the cards I'm doing tonight, I'm going to be giving the 2 of them away. So you got to be here, be square. You'll miss out. All right, let's get this one started. You know, and I tried to keep it all in one bucket so I won't lose anything, and I still lose things. Okay, so first thing, paper pumpkin, right? Not a paper pumpkin subscriber. You want to get the one for July. It's summer. So I'm still working with the one previous to the one, which if I remember, I want to show you what I made so far. But here was the one with the mountain one. So I thought, you know what, my card needed an envelope. So this was already printed on the envelope. So let me show you what you do to utilize, because this is like, you know, space. These are like the mountains. So here is your envelope, right? It's, you know, it's white. Yeah, it's white. It almost looks like it has a tinge of blue. I'm just going to use my little Don't Tell Fofo brush. I didn't even add any ink to it. It's whatever's remaining. Okay, we're going to add a little bit because the background's kind of white. You want to add like sky. You know, you can go real dark in your sky if you want, but I'm just using whatever's remaining on there. Okay, boom, sky. Okay, and then you need, let me get the rest of the card elements out. Then you're going to need a sun. That is a big sun. Can I say that that is a big sun? Let me see if I could quickly find a smaller one. That is extra large. I don't know if I have another one. But otherwise, I'll just use that one. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. All right, let's just use that one. Okay, so that's going to be, my nose is itchy. I'm going to get in a fight with myself. Okay, so that's going to be our sun. Now, whoever gets this, well, I'll try, well, I don't know if I could put it in another envelope. I hope it doesn't cause havoc with my friends at the Postal Service. Okay. All right, so let me get the card out so I can look at it. So yeah, shaker card. So fun, so fun. Okay, so this one, it was done, you know, the hamburger style. Okay, this one, I had another piece. This is Berry Burst. I do know this color because Stampin' Up! Sent me this as a mistake. I was supposed to get a pack of the Les Shops DSP. Instead, they sent me this. So then I called them and I said, you know, I got the wrong paper. I was supposed to get Les Shops. So do you want me to send you this back and then you can send me, you know, the one that I was supposed to get? No, we'll just send it out to you. Just keep it. Oh, what? Keep it? Thank you. So I got a pack of a boo-boo from them, but Berry Burst. Okay, so here's our components. We have window sheet cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then again, here's all of those frames. So I have a piece of white, which I believe is going to go inside. I'm just going to tuck it in there because otherwise I get confused. Okay. And, oh, and I wanted to ask you guys, do I want the purple or do I want the curry to be the background? Now, on this one, I did curry. Okay, curry on top of the berry. So, you guys let me know, do I want the purple or the curry to be the next layer? And start now. Oh my goodness, I know. It's terrible. Seems terrible. Okay, This is going to go for inside. So while you were all trying to decide for yourself which ones you should use, I'm going to try to figure what all these pieces go to. Alright, so this will be here. That'll be there. Look at that. Okay. Are we all here? I think I lost some people. I only have 5 people. Where is everybody? Yes, that's retired. Okay. Okay, that, the butt walking off, that's where I knew where to start reading again. As your afternoon, that's what I did. Call it COVID. Yes. Very inspiring. Yeah. Well, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. It's out of this world. So colorful. Love it. Purple. Purple. Our favorite. Yes, our favorite. Okay. Oh, look, I'm stuck. Everything's stuck to me. I'm like sweating up here. All right, let's go with the purple. And someone yell out the actual name of the purple. It's, what is it called? It does have an actual name. Okay, so sorry, Curry. Maybe later, honey. All right. Okay, so let me try to remember how I did this. So I have my window sheet. Purple people eater. I don't know. Window sheet. Purple's going to be our layer. That's going to go inside. All right, so let me try to remember. Okay. So we need our window sheet. We're going to be making a sandwich here. And I just finished up my ham, so I can't even have a ham sandwich when I'm done. I may have to trim this. No, I think that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, so this will be our layer on top. Let me just make sure everything is cut properly. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put my glue on the back of here. How many of you make shaker cards? You make shaker cards? I haven't made one in a long time, and it just kind of was like screaming. Shaker. Like, did you hear it this afternoon? I was like here in my stamp room, and we were all going like, what is that? What is that? I keep hearing the word shaker. Shaker card. I know. I need help. I need help. I need help. Make sure your window sheet is nice and clean. The other one I ended up with glue on it. It was like a hot mess. Okay. So what I'm going to use to make my shaker card is I'm going to use these foam adhesive strips. You don't have these in your life. You need these too. Because, you know, you might not need them all the time, but there will be a time when you will need them. And then you'll be like, oh, I remember Sue saying that I needed those. And I should have had them. And you could cut this with your scissors, which I probably should, because now I'm stretching it. And you want to make sure you cover the whole back area. Leave a little smidgy there. Oh, I hear little birdies are tweeting. All the little birdies going tweet, tweet, tweet. I'm going to put this right here for now. But I thought, you know, I haven't done a shaker card in like, I don't know, years, perhaps. And I'm just going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Just go around the shaker, around the outside. It's a good thing I had chicken noodle soup for dinner, right? You would think I would have had like a pot of coffee with my goofiness. But hey, life is short. Life is short. Enjoy what you can. I'm going to use the scissors. Yeah, I can feel like sweat rolling down my back. Because I closed the windows thinking, oh, I have this like fan air conditioning unit. Well, that one's not long enough, so I'm not even going to play with you. I'm going to put you back on the sticky paper. But I get like hot when I'm talking too much. Creating my own oven. Alrighty. Let's cover this. And make sure you don't have anything peeking out. because if you have any little holes or anything, that's where your little doodads are going to go rolling out. And then if you have a door like I do, in the middle of the night, chasing some kind of little effervescent ball around the house. Funny, isn't it? Funny, funny. Okay, so there we did that. Is that peeking? I'm going to do a little trim here. I tried to do the window sheet like a little smaller so it's not peeking out. Should have used my paper trimmer. But I'm getting better with cutting. I mean, all this fussy cutting. Now my new thing is Seek a Word. Seek a Word thing. I'm going to try to see if I can do this. I don't know if I could reach this in here or not. The Seek a Word, because my son seems to think that, you know, my brain needs to be stimulated a little bit. Imagine that. You don't watch my Facebook Lives. Oops. There we go. That took care of that. Showed you who's boss. Chop, chop. Okay. So now the next thing is, you know, the way you want to do this is totally up to you. I'm going to take my little... Did I put stuff on there? I did it on the other thing. I'm going to take my little effervescent beads. Some of them are kind of like, I used them on when I used that beer set. I love that little set. I should do more with that. And so, you know, kind of, some of them are a little stuck together. I think that I did the last one. I should have added more. So they kind of get a little lost. They're floating around. There's a way to use them up. I think I got a couple containers on them because I just thought, oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Effervescent elements. Like, you know, really, I need them. All right. So I'm going to peel this off ever so gently, people. Ever so gently. Okay. Yeah, I just cannot believe. I keep looking at the calendar. When my son was saying, you know, 4th of July, and I go, what? 4th of July? He's like, yeah, it's 4th of July next week. Oh, and I have news. More news. My brother is now officially a Delawarean. They sold their house in North Carolina. It wasn't his thing to be in North Carolina anymore. They sold their house. Their house sold. How did I do this now? I think I did this. Their house sold. Wait, hold on a sec. Okay, so that's that. I don't want to do that yet. I want to put my planets. Their house sold in like the same day it went on the market. The house sold. People from, get this, people from Pennsylvania bought their house and paid cash for their house. I'm like, oh, there's another one of those. I'm like, well, where are those people? And unfortunately, well, they're married, you know, but if they weren't married, I'd be like, well, why couldn't I hook up with that guy? Right? Now, you little Saturns. I guess these are all Saturns. Does anybody know? Is there more planets that have these rings around them? Or is it just Saturn? But anyhow, I talked to him yesterday, and they did the drive. They drove straight. Well, it was a whole long story. It was a whole long, oh my goodness, whole long story. I felt so bad for him with all the nonsense that he had to go through. But they wanted a fence put up, and then the association was like, no, if you put that fence up, then I'm just going to decorate the background here. Then you have to put shrubbery that's native to the area, because he lives in a gated community, like with the golf course, so they have all the home association rules and whatnot. So you had to have these plants, shrubs that are native to the area, and then he's all over the place to try to find them, and he needed like 28 of them, and he could only get 25 of them, and then he had to get somebody to come and put them in, and then somebody for the fence. And he said he sits and he looks out, and he's like, felt like he was living in a prison because of the fence. and until the shrubs, you know, grow. Apparently they must be fast growing shrubberies. But he goes, until that fence grows, he goes, you look like you're in a prison with a barricade. I don't know. But anyhow, I said, well, you know, that's not your problem anymore. So they bought a house down in Delaware, and so he'll be closer now to home, what I consider home. And I'll get to see him more. He'll get to see the family more. I'm going to use these little doodads, being I didn't have them before. So he was making a comment because I said, I was sitting outside the other day and I'm looking for that little pokey thing. Woo! Don't knock my beads over. And I said, yeah. I said, I think I like to have a little table and chairs outside because I can't sit in the sun. It sets the alarm off on my Optune unit. So I had to move back under the trees. And it was setting off the unit because it was overheating. And I said, yeah, I need like an umbrella and a table and some chairs. And then he said, well, you know, why don't you just come down here? You know, and I said, well, I may just do that. I said, but I was thinking maybe I need a tennis court, you know. He's like, I'll send an Uber for you. I'm like, all right, works for me. I'm going to use some of these little sequins too. So I'm excited for them. You know, they downsized. They have a smaller home. My niece is trying to get a job to get into Hershey. And if that all goes through and whatnot, then she'll be going out on her own, buying her own house, you know. So I'm happy for them. He said, this is it. This is their final hurrah. My brother's 18 months older than I am. So he said, this is it. We're not doing any more moves. This was horrendous. It was so much. I said, well, you know, I hate to tell you, but, you know, you're not a kid anymore, you know? Not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. Did I put that on the right side? I don't know if I did or not. All right. Well, okay. Whatever it is, I did. All right. So I'm going to put this over the top. Like so. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, success. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I love it when things turn out. All right, so do a little trim here. So yeah, you know, now I'm kind of thinking like I was looking to see, you know, because I can't drive, how I could get there, whether somebody, my family could maybe give me a halfway drive, you know, they come halfway, my kids go halfway, that kind of thing. But there we go. Look at that, folks. And they said it couldn't be done. She done did it. Ooh, it's heavy though. That's probably gonna have to take a little bit extra postage, but y'all are worth it. Y'all are worth it. So yeah, I'm real happy. I haven't heard from him because he has a Corvette, and they were waiting for transport because they had a moving company. I'm gonna do this here. So they were waiting for the moving company to come to transport the Corvette, and the guy's truck broke down, something with a flat tire, and then they, you know, apparently the guy was riding on this flat tire rim thing of the tire, and yeah, they had to call for someone else to come and do and whatnot. And my sister-in-law just finally said, that's it, we're not waiting no longer, we're all gonna drive down. So each of them drove their own vehicles down, and that. Okay, I'm just thinking I'm gonna use more of this here thingy, put across. So he said they ended up leaving, you know, that night and drove straight and didn't get, you know, to Delaware until about, what did he say, like 6:30 in the morning. And he said they were like exhausted, but he was running on adrenaline, you know, because all of that. And he said they stopped one time. I can't imagine stopping one time, but he said they just, all three of them just wanted to get where they were going, and so they drove nonstop, except stopped once for gas and potty break. I'd be like, I'd need like a catheter or something. I wouldn't be able to do that. But he just wanted it to be over. So yesterday they were supposed to sign all the paperwork on the house that they were buying. And I haven't heard anything. And I know when I talked to him the day before, he just sounded so tired. And I just said, you know what, just go relax. They were staying at I don't know anything about these, you know, people be talking about these Airbnbs. I don't know nothing about them, but that's where they were staying at, an Airbnb, like not too far down the road. And he's in the, like the Bethany, not too far from like Bethany, Dewey, like those beaches, but he's in a residential area. He's not in a beachy community kind of thing like he was in North Carolina. He was in a beachy touristy thing where he said all the tourists were now, you know, arriving, and there's never any food in the grocery stores, and the traffic is horrendous, and the, you know. Anyhow, I know I have lots of stories, don't I? But you know what it's like? It's stuff you can't make up. It's stuff that happens. You can't make this stuff up. And that's why I told him. I said, you know, I don't know. Like, we just have these things that, you know, that happen to us in our lives. And, you know, I said, before you know it, you'll be moved in, and you'll look back, and you'll just laugh at it all, and everything will be fine and dandy. Okay, so I have a couple more of these little things that I cut out. So, no, I don't like that. I don't know if I like that. And I'm just going to decorate with these. So I'm going to put a little decoration going around this one. I don't know if I like that orange. Let's just take a double look at that. And then I have this one. Let's do orange. Sure. But anyhow. So there's just been a lot of stuff going on. My family and myself. And oh, and did I tell y'all I got my new glasses? When was the last time? Yeah, I went Friday. Michelle came up. Michelle came up with the boys and Mike last Friday, and we had a little cookout, and she took me to the store, and I got my new glasses, my new purple glasses. This I'm putting it over the top. I don't know why, I just felt like I had to. And it was so funny because she's in the waiting room, and I put them on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could see. I'm like almost, I guess, so excited. You know, you don't realize, you know, when you can't see and you get new glasses and you can see. And I was like the woman, I think, was thinking, oh man, get this lady out of here, because I think she's going to have a meltdown. And I was like screaming how I could see. I was so excited. But anyhow, so I'm very excited because I could see. All right, so let's do a little decor here up in the corner. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if I have another one of those scallopies. I think I'm going to have to do a dump here on my desk. Okay, so there's the envelope. Why do I feel like I'm so long tonight? Am I like really long tonight? What time is it? Oh my goodness, I am. Sue, get a move on. Crack the whip. Crack the whip. Has some little stars. I'm going to dump this out, because then I can find these little stars, these little silver stars. But I have like so much stuff cut out of this now that I probably could make space cards from now till doomsday. And then I don't know what saying I was going to do. Well, I don't know if I have another one of those scallopy things. I might have only done one. Well, maybe I could incorporate that. So see, you have all these, yeah, you can see all the crap here. You have all this stuff cut out, and you just like dig through and put your, and you, if you're wondering what all these little strips are, hang on. You'll soon see what that is all about. What that is about. And the about comes for my friend in Canada. That I hope all is well, because I mean we're still getting this smoke from Canada. The air quality, you know, was down again today. Look at that. They were like, you know, stay in your houses, air quality. Because it's like smoky and like not as bad as last time, but my goodness. I think maybe like the people in Canada aren't getting like what we're getting. Because I think it's just all floating away. Because it's just like nasty. The air is just nasty. My dog is snoring. Oh, look at this. 1 day at a time. How appropriate is that? I think I'm going to have to use that. 1 day at a time. What's this one say? Though hours apart, we're close at heart. No, I don't want that. This one's good. What a year this week has been. That's funny. I'm going to cut this because I want to stretch it out. And I couldn't stretch it out, but I can now. See? But anyhow, so I think that's pretty much all the stories I may have. So how are you guys all doing? How's everybody enjoying their summer? Pretty soon it'll be fall. The time just goes by so quickly anymore. I'm gonna put that there maybe. Let's see. All right, let's see. I hope somebody comes when I'm done here to clean up this mess. All right, do a little peachy peach. Did I glue that one down? Did I glue that one down? Yeah, I did. Okay. Maybe we'll do this. Okay. Anyhow. So last week, those of you that left early, you missed out because they got a card and they got a card and they got a card. Everybody got a card. Everybody got a card. So if you left, you missed out on a card. I'm trying to get more people to come and attend. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, can't force people to come and watch your live, right? Even if you're giving stuff away, people have, you know, lives. They have things that they're doing in their life. All right. I don't really want to cover my window too much. Oh, look at everything is sticking to me. I'm sweating. I feel like I have to go take a shower. Is that crooked? I think I have to put two stamps on this one for sure. All right, let's, where's my glue? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's put some stars. Do you guys like these cards? What do y'all think? And you kind of wish, like, you know, you went and watched somebody having a colonoscopy on YouTube. Be honest, folks. Be honest. I mean, I don't charge anything for the entertainment. It comes free of charge. Let's put this here. I love the shaker idea, though. Love the shaker. I often wonder, too, how many of you think my 1 day at a time is crooked. I know I've heard people say, like, you know, that their husbands, you know, hear me and whatnot, and I often wonder, like, not that it really matters, you know, but what people really think, like, man, she's off the walls. Okay. Let's put a couple doohickeys here. These are the bigger ones, but that's okay. Put some of those. I think I have to do the inside too. I hope I didn't like bury everything. My dog is snoring. Yeah, so I didn't, I'm not going to have many steps for today, folks, because of the outside weather. I just felt probably wasn't good for Miss A to be out there walking around. Oh my goodness, what happened to my inside? Didn't I tuck an inside in there? Huh. Somebody had an idea of dumping all this all over the top. Okay, here's the thing here. I just need a frame on the inside. What did I do in there? Oh, yes, that's what I did. All right. We'll make it work. No worries. I can't send you a naked inside. I think there's like a... You get arrested for that, don't you? I hope this is the right size because I didn't check it. Oh, yeah. It's probably like a... Off to jail she goes. She's sending naked inside cards. Alright, let's pull one of these frames maybe. There we go. Look at that. What's on that side? Oh, nah. No naked insides. Well, it's dark out already. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, no, it's not. I changed my curtains in here. I was in the closet. I'm like, oh, look, there's that pair of curtains. Because I had those lacy ones on. And then, like, the sun was coming in. It was making it hot in here. So I'm like, I think I'm going to put these other ones back up. Okay. Go. That. Do a little whoop-de-doo here in the corner. Oh! That there. What does it say on here? One day at a time. No place like home. Is there anything I want to say? We're thinking of you. How about that? I don't know who the we are thinking of you, but we are thinking of you. Okay. Hey, what you doing? No, I already used that. Where's those other stars? Here, I'll put a couple stars inside. My glue's getting goopy. Must be like from the heat. La 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 la. Do you guys like sing and whatnot when you're like being creative? I'm looking to see if I have any more stars. Ooh, there's one. I had like the music the other morning. It was like 5:30 in the morning and I was downstairs. And I had the lady in the box was, you know, playing music. And I thought, I don't care. If those people can go under the bridge across the river and blast their music, what the heck? I need that there too. I can blast my music in my living room at 5:30 in the morning too. And I could be that people. All right. Did I forget anything? What do you think? Does it need anything else? I just think they're just so colorful. I need a little something here. Like, I mean, we really only have 6 people watching? That makes me so sad. 6 people? Where is everybody? Great cards. Oh, thank you. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm looking for another little something I can put here on the outside. I'm just very proud of myself because of the fact that all of these came from my own little brain. Well, I don't see. I won't bother you with that. But I do want to share with you. Okay, so that'll be the giveaway. Well, here, I'll do this one as the giveaway because that has a little star on there. That'll be a giveaway. And which was the one? Oh, this one. This will be a giveaway. And you get a card, and you get a card. I love doing that. Okay. But I do want to share with you a final card. Are you ready? Everyone sit down. This was an idea I saw from Patty Bennett. Now, Patty, I know that you're watching. She really isn't, but I just want to make myself think. So I saw her with this idea. She had to make a card for a woman that was like 75 years old, 60 years old, 65 years old. And so this is my rendition of her card because I'm like, I loved the idea. Wait, hold on a second. It's like sticking here. I want to make sure I don't ruin it when I go to do it. It was a challenge to do. You would think it'd be easy. So here's the card. Follow your dreams. And then you open it up. So I ended up with 32 candles. So I did Happy 32 Birthday and Wink of Stella. And I used all those little strips of paper. They're 3 inches tall by 1/2 inch wide. And then I used what Patty used. I used the Songbird Builder Punch, and I used this wing, I guess it's a wing, to punch out of from the DSP with Wink of Stella. And then when you close it up on the back, wishing you every happiness this special day will bring, and a happy birthday with the 32. So what do you think? Patty used something totally different, but I wanted to incorporate this paper. You can use any paper you want. You can make this as long as you want it to be. Isn't it fun? I just thought it was so fun. This is what I was doing all day. But I just think it's so fun. And I'm like, how many candles do I have? 32. And here's that glittery paper. And this is that alphabet. The one that what was the one that I shared with you? What is it called again? That alphabet a la mode. But they're big, and they have numbers, and they have the letters. But definitely, if you were to mail this, you'd have to have special postage on this. And depending on how many candles you needed, I mean, this would be so fun to give for someone. Isn't that fun? Do you guys like it? Isn't that amazing? I'm just so thrilled with it. Okay, oh, and if you guys have a minute, you want to see so far what I came up with my paper pumpkin? That was yesterday. Finally opened it. I don't want to get these mixed up. I think these are the giveaways right there. I have 2 cards to give away. Okay, so let me share with you the paper pumpkin cards. I don't remember which are the ones that they suggest, but I don't know. I don't think this was one of them. So I'm still working on them. I still have a lot of stuff in here. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's embroidery day. But look at how cute this is. And I found a trick to do the stamping of this little pot thing. I didn't buy the dies because I just thought I don't need them in my life. What I did was I inked up the stamp, okay, and then I took the little white piece and put it on top of the stamp set. Does that make sense? So, you know, say this was I would ink up the stamp, the white piece would be sitting here, and then I would put the white piece over with paper over and rub it. And that's how I got the perfect pot stamped. Otherwise, they were a total mess. But there was one card. Here's another one. And I just didn't do the welcome or friend. I did welcome friend. I didn't do the insides yet. I think this might have been one that Stampin' Up suggested. And you see how when I did the pot, how when I did it, just take the ink, the stamp to the paper, it looks crappy. Doesn't it look crappy? But look how nice that one looks. Okay, because that's on the pot. So there's another one. And then this one here. I think this might have been one that they, I don't know the ones that they recommend. But they're all mixed up. And here's another one. Thank you for your hospitality. I don't know. Do people send those kind of cards? I guess they do. Oh, and look at how cute this one is. This is one of those book ones that I had done with the fishing set, but I did it this way. And these little things I bought because I wanted to make little paper clip things out of those. So I glued the little dragonfly and flip it up this way. I had so much fun with this too, I can't tell you. And then this is the envelope, okay? And I made it a little gift card holder. Okay, so you open it up this way and the little flaps will open. Thank you for your hospitality. And here's where you would stick your little gift card on there. Stick it in there. Did I glue this one down? I think I glued this one down. Did I glue this one down? Yeah, I glued that one down. But look at how cute that is. So here's my little pots. Look at, they're like perfect. That's the way to do it, folks. But I still have lots of stuff left. I still have tons left. So I'll still be working on those. But I'm just having so much fun with the paper pumpkin that I can't even tell you. And I'm still working on I'm still working on this one too, because I'm incorporating it into some of my other cards. But the envelopes are fabulous. Look at those envelopes. Oh, the stamp set. The only thing I didn't stamp was the compass. But so fun. And I can't wait for the beachy one. I'm very excited about the beachy one. But anyhow. Alright. So, let me get piece of paper. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. Oh, and look what I invested in from Temu. So I can read things that are tiny. Look at. Can you see that? Woo! I'm so excited because sometimes I can't see little things. I could have used that before when I couldn't see, but... Oh, and this was one of my newest little embroidery things. This is called freestanding lace. It's a little bookmark. Isn't that pretty? It's like stiff. Bing, bing, bing. Love that too. That was one of my projects. Okay. Paper cutter. If you'd like to be entered, turn this off, to win, I have 2 cards to give away. And don't forget the specials that I'm doing with the card packs. 25 packs of cards and envelopes. If you place a $50 or more order, I will send them to you. Or if you just want to outright buy them, I have quite a few bags of them. And then anyone placing an order between now and next Thursday of $50 or more will be entered to win this little puppy dog that I made. And I also have little brain tumor awareness bracelets with any of your purchases. But let me show you how 25 cards and envelopes in each pack, all handmade, ready to go. You get what you get, so please don't ask me to go through them and pick out only this or that. They're all sorted as I was going through, but they do have envelopes. I will double check because I think in the beginning I didn't have envelopes, but then I went through. Okay. So who would like to be entered to win? Looks like we got 7 people here. Wow, we picked up a couple more people's. So if you're interested, all you have to do is type me, and I have 2 cards to give away. One is the shaker, and one is the not so shaker. But I will send them out tomorrow when my mailman comes to pick up the belongings. Debbie. Sherry. Mary. It's like almost like we're like rhyme. Debbie, Sherry, Mary, Kathy. All right. Anyone else? Did I miss anyone? Oh, thanks, guys. So many candles. You saw the video with the candles? I know. And Patty Bennett, she's amazing. Shake it, baby. You'll go to card jail, convicted of indecent exposure. Funny. You guys are funny. Okay, is that it? We got everybody? Kathy, Mary, Debbie, and Sherry. It says there's 7 people watching. I think one of them is me, because I have my iPad on. Anybody else? Last call. If you want a card, I promise I won't come knocking on your door wanting you to make me dinner or anything. Let me fold them up. And I know I have all of your addresses, so we'll be good with that. Okay. And when this is done and I post it, if anybody would like to present this to any of their friends, if you're not too like, you know, oh my gosh, she's like a nutcase, I would appreciate that. The more the merrier, right? The more the merrier. All right, folks, that's it. Last call. Last call for card call for Naked Insides. All right. I don't have a cup right nearby, so I'm just going to do the old, I mean, there's only 4, so, I mean, I wish I would have more people show up, but they'll watch the replay. Okay, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Are you ready? The winner is, oh yeah, I'm over here. Debbie. Woo! So you'll get the first card, which is this one. Congratulations. The next winner is Sherry. You get to shake, shake, shake it. You get to shake it, baby. All right. There we go, folks. Congratulations to the winners. We got Debbie going to Wisconsin, right? And we got Sherry heading on down to North Carolina. All right, ladies and gents and everyone else who's all there. Oh, it's the card you wanted. Oh, if you wanted the other one, I would have sent you that one too. Yes, congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. And I want to make sure that you're shaking it. Let me know if they arrive safely. I will try to, you know, put extra postage on. But thanks so much, everybody, for showing up. I really do appreciate it. You don't know how much this all means to me, to have you show up and support, you know, in something that I thought I wasn't going to be able to do anymore in my life after tomorrow, which will be celebrating my 23rd year anniversary as a demonstrator. It's just hard to believe. Who would have thought, you know, a little bit stamps, ink, and paper would have brought all this. But I really do appreciate it. And good luck to everyone. If you're going to head out for 4th of July celebrations, please be safe, be careful, and enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. And I will see you all next month. That's right, next month. It'll be July. And let me know if anybody's interested in anything. If you have any questions on anything, anybody ever needs anything, just reach out to me, let me know. And I am just a text or a phone call or email away. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye. Happy 4th.